One more thing that we have to clarify from last week, because you did not believe me when I said that Clarence Mason was a real lawyer. And we had quite a few people writing in backing me up that saying Clarence Mason, a.k.a. Herman Stevens Jr., is indeed a licensed lawyer and a member still of the Florida Bar.
And
Well, what made you think he wasn't a lawyer?
because I knew him when he first got in the business. He was a dumbass. No, he was an okay guy, but I used to get in the car with him and John Layfield. And that Layfield he would be on his ass the whole trip. But he survived it and he would laugh it off. And some of those things were pretty strong that he told Clarence. Because I was there when he was a lawyer. Who was his clients then?
Nation of Domination, and
Yeah.
later Owen, Hart, and the British Bulldog for a brief period. It was a very odd trio. That didn't last very long.
And I would be interested in how he even got into the business. I think he did mention something about being a lawyer. And of course, can you imagine telling that to John Layfield Bradshaw in a car at 2:00 in the morning? He went off. Oh my God, I guess the next thing you're gonna tell us, you son of a bitch, is you're a heart surgeon. And he would just go on and on and on. And of course, Clarence knew he was ribbing him, and he went with it. But it did make the miles go by fairly fast. But I'm looking at him. I said, wait a minute. I don't know if I was charged with something. I would have to think twice about hiring you to defend me or represent me. But he may have been pretty good. I don't know. But he is an active member of a bar in Florida right now.
Still, apparently, yes. So he.
Okay, folks, I want you to fact check James and tell us.
Herman Stevens Jr. is his real name, and apparently
Herman Stevens Jr.
Yeah. So he got into the WWF because he befriended Ernie Ladd. And Ernie Ladd managed to get him a meeting with the WWF, and then Clarence debuted. I'm trying to think. He was introduced as the legal counsel for Jim Cornette. So that's how he was introduced.
That sounds interesting right off the bat. If he was with Cornette, he could have been horrible, and he's still with Cornette. He'd have probably been good. But anyway,
how many trips did he make with you and Bradshaw?
How many what?
How many trips did he make with you and Bradshaw before you tapped out?
Several. He wasn't there that long. I say, sometimes I say 6 months, but he really was there a year, or he might have been longer than that.
He was. He was there for about 2 years, apparently.
He rode with us about 6 months, though, I think. And Clarence knew when he got in there. I called him Clarence. Clarence knew when he got in the car, every time we would leave a place going somewhere else, that damn Bradshaw was going to be on his butt. And it would just go on and on and on. And finally I said, brother, I even told John one time, lighten up a little bit. I think you giving him some kind of a damn phobia or something about even getting into being around you. Oh, I don't give a shit. He's all right. But it was good. I enjoyed those days.